Hi Scorpio, how are you guys? Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had great weeks. I am excited to be back. My comments are off. I'm not doing personal readings. If you want to know why, I did a life update video where I kind of explained what's been going on with me and why I needed to take a little bit of a step back from everything. But I still want to be able to do readings for you guys, and I'm hoping to reopen my shop next week. I'll let you guys know. I should be kind of wrapping up my new production and restocking soon, so I'll let you guys know when that's reopened. If you want to tip me, that is at the bottom of my description. I accept both PayPal and Venmo. Those are greatly appreciated. Everybody that has tipped me, thank you so much. I love you guys a lot. It's so nice to be able to talk to you, hear from you, get positive feedback, and I'm sad that I had to turn off my comments for a little while, but I just need to take care of my mental health, and I'm so sick of Karmics leaving shitty, rude comments that just kind of disrupt the energy. They ruin the vibe per usual, and I'm just kind of no, I'll turn them back on eventually, and I love you guys a lot. Nothing against you guys. You know how it is. If you've been in tarot game for a while, you know how these Karmics are, and they're just relentless and dumb. So I'm just going to ignore them until they finally stop. Okay, we're gonna see what you guys have coming in. Just gonna get into it. What do we need to know for Scorpio? 10 of Cups is the first card. That's good energy, but then 5 of Wands after that. 2 of Pentacles. Happiness, but there's some competition there. Some weighing. 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The 10 of Cups is like ultimate happiness, bliss. Everything's awesome. And it's also community, so it can be like, you know, people that are around you. Judgment, Page of Cups, 9 of Swords, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, the Moon. Don't love that. King of Cups, though. Hate that. Hate that energy, Scorpio. For some people, there is a Scorpio male that is weighing their options here, basically. There is somebody that they are in love with and do want to take action towards, but there is some competition. They are juggling people. They need to make a decision on if they actually want to communicate love or not. They have a lot of anxiety around this person that they feel love towards. There is somebody that, Queen of Swords, King of Cups is a Scorpio card. So for some, it doesn't have to be for everybody. Take it how it resonates. For some, there is a masculine Scorpio that is in love with somebody, possibly could be a Libra, which is funny because I talked a lot about Scorpios in Libra's reading. I kept getting Scorpio energy. There is a feminine energy here that is no nonsense, that will cut people off if you do them wrong. This masculine here sleeps around, entertains other people, likes to keep their options open. So this feminine blocks them off, is like, you know what, no. If you want to go be with other people, go be with other people, but you're not gonna, like, you know, have me and have like hoes, basically, is what this energy is. Because after that is the 3 of Cups. So there is a feminine energy here that had to block off a masculine energy because they entertain everybody. Ow. That didn't actually hurt. Do you ever, like, I do that a lot. I'll like hit myself. I found out that I have an astigmatism. I've been going and getting, like, I don't know why I'm talking about this. I've had glasses since like high school. I don't like to wear them often because my eyesight actually improved when I wasn't wearing my glasses. So now I have this like thing where it's like, I need to, like, if I wear glasses, my eyes will adjust to the glasses and then my eyesight will get worse. So I don't like to wear my glasses unless like I absolutely have to. But I've had glasses since I was in high school, and nobody ever told me that I had an astigmatism until last year. I was getting my eyes checked, and I was talking to the guy, and he was like, do you bump into things a lot? And I was like, yeah, all the time. And he was like, do you have like a hard time like, you know, determining what is straight? Do you like, you know, think that this is straight sometimes, and you look at it and you're like, that's not straight? And I'm like, yeah, all the time. I write like this. I bump into walls constantly. Like, and he was like, you have an astigmatism. And I was like, why has no one ever told me this? I don't know why I'm talking about this. I bump into things a lot, and sometimes I genuinely hurt myself, but sometimes I just like reflexively say ow. And anyways. I'm hard to live with because I'll like yell like ow from the other room, and like I didn't actually hurt myself. I just like hit myself, and that's just my reaction. Anyways, does anyone else do that? I won't know because my comments are off. There's been heartbreak in the past here because the moon, there were a lot of secrets. I get that. Hate this energy. I hate this energy. This person, I'm going to say it's the Scorpio, but you have to take it how it resonates. It could be, you know, energy can be flip-flopped. It is a lot. There were feelings between these two people, but this masculine energy entertains other women, men. They like to keep their options open, and they still do. Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands. There is still a third party here. Could be a fuck buddy, somebody that they deal with. This person is kind of blindfolded to that, though. I get that the masculine energy wants to blindfold the feminine energy that they genuinely love to the fact that they sleep around and that they deal with other people. And I get also that the masculine energy is blindfolded from the fact that this third party that they're dealing with is a big hoe. That's the energy that I get here, is that like this masculine thinks that they're like playing and they have like this person on the side. They don't understand that the side thing is like busted open for everybody. That's this type of energy here. So it's like this masculine thinks that they're like kind of playing here, and they're getting played because the person that they genuinely love with has cut them off, not interested in them, not going to deal with this like little boy behavior. And the person that they thought that they were, you know, had on the side, and, you know, a lot of times they cheat not because the other person is more attractive. You see that a lot. You know, somebody will be involved with somebody that is like incredible and people look up to, beautiful. And the people that they cheat with, it's like, ew, you know, a musty, crusty, dusty ass bitch. Or, you know, well, I mean, gender neutral for me. I don't care the sex. A hoe's a hoe to me. It's not because, you know, they think this other person is hotter. It's just because this person is easier, you know. This person's going to put up with my bullshit. And a lot of times they date down when they're, like, cheating because, you know, Musty over here isn't going to want as much because Musty has bad self-esteem and is going to let me kind of, like, play them if I want to. Sorry. That's not for everybody. Take it how it resonates, but this is just the energy, and I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to call it like I see it. I hope that, you know, I'm not calling... I feel like if you're being a side chick, though, like, you kind of need to look at yourself. You have some self-esteem issues, and you need to work on yourself a little bit because, you know, or a side dude, whatever. That's not a good energy at all. And I get that if you, like, love that person, but, like, take a look at yourself, you know? You really think that person's going to leave the other person because, like, you sleep with them? No. You know, they're going to continue to play with you if this is the third party. And I'm sorry if you are, but, you know, you have to kind of choose yourself in these situations and stop thinking that you can, like, seduce another person's partner. And I mean, it's one thing if you don't know, but if you know, and I get that there is This person I'm picking up on, I don't mean to get on here and be mean to people, but I just gotta be honest with you, the energy that I'm getting. This third party that I'm picking up on is about town. They are fully aware that this masculine is in love with somebody else. They are kind of into the idea of stealing the masculine away from another woman, another man. Some people like that. It's fucked up, but people are fucked up, you know. Some people get their confidence from tearing other people down that they see as better than them. And, you know, that's not really how that works, but do you, boo. Embarrass yourself here. But this, it's a feminine energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It can be a man. As I've explained before, fuckboys are feminine. A feminine energy is somebody that is like kind of like catered to, you know? So a fuckboy is not going to be, I mean, some of them are. Some of them, you know, are like to be players and ask people out on dates and romance multiple people and, you know, like, but a lot of fuckboys, especially, you know, with the dating era that we're in now, take a more feminine role in the relationship where they don't text first, they don't initiate anything, they kind of expect people to cater to them because they feel like they're like hot and they feel like that's how, you know, you get women is by treating women bad. Or, you know, men, whatever, but I'm explaining how a man would show up as a Queen of Wands. It's just a feminine energy. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily a woman, but there is somebody here. There is a masculine, like I said, there's a masculine that is genuinely in love with somebody else. They've been cut off from that person, so they sleep around. And the person that they're sleeping around with, they think they're playing that person. You're probably going to get an STD from that person if you haven't already. That person is sleeping around. That person is fully aware that this masculine's in love with somebody else. And they're playing this masculine like they're trying to compete. And they might even be trying to compete. But they're also sleeping around too. It's a karmic here. Tower, the Lovers, Magician. There is going to be victory in this situation, though. There's going to be some sort of shakeup where the Lovers, it might even be that this masculine ends up getting an STD from this karmic, and that's how they finally wake up to the fact that, you know, this karmic is not the easier option here. They're getting played by this karmic as well. And, you know, it might be that this karmic is getting in this person's ear like, oh, he or she cut you off, I'm still here, I'm still down for you, I'm still doing this for you. You know, the whole time this person is just bullshitting, sleeping with other people, just likes the idea of taking somebody from another person. That's the energy. Doesn't have to be your reading. Can I clarify the Ten of Cups, please? The World card. Yeah, somebody needs to complete this cycle with a third party if they want to be happy. And with the 10 of Cups coming up, this person also has people in their community that do this. So it very well could be a man that hangs out with people that believe like, oh yeah, you have wifey, but then you have the side piece, and that's normal. And, you know, that's how this person was raised, and they think that, like, that's okay. That, you know, if that person really loves you, it's typically a man would think this of a woman. You know, if she's really wifey, if she really loves you, she's gonna ride for you for whatever. She's gonna deal with you cheating. She's gonna continue to come back because she loves you. You know, she's gonna turn a blind eye. And, you know, that's kind of how it used to be in the past, but really that was because a woman would have a lot of kids and not have a stable source of income, and she would kind of be stuck and miserable. Well, this person needs to kind of wake up here because they think that, well, she cut me off. She's not going to deal with me having hoes. I have this other karmic that lets me have hoes, that lets me sleep around, and, you know, is a, as long as they know where home is type person. They have no idea that this karmic is sleeping around too. The reason this karmic doesn't care that this person cheats is because this karmic cheats too. I guess this karmic is unsafe. Somebody's going to get an STD here. I feel it. Yeah, Hermit, Four of Cups, third party coming out again. Again. There is a lot of competition. This person might even, this masculine energy might even go for this karmic because they feel like, oh, she's hot, he's hot. A lot of people want to get with them. A lot of people have. It's not that like this person is some prize and you've won it. It's this person is like, you know, the little prize everybody gets for participation. Hermit, Four of Cups. This person is sad over the separation. They feel depressed and lonely over the fact that the person that they genuinely love, have feelings for, rejected them. They were rejected because they thought they were getting one over on this other person by sleeping around. And now they're going through that karma. Somebody is sleeping around on them too. They think this person is in love with them, all about them. This karmic is playing the hell out of this person. This has STD all over it. All over it. Knight of Cups, Two of Wands under the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody is wanting to communicate, move things forward, but justice, Five of Cups, justice will be served. This is this masculine's karma here. This masculine knew that they wanted to be with the feminine, knew that they wanted to be with the feminine and needed to kind of express their love, to follow their heart. But instead, they juggled other people and tried to keep their options open. And now this is their karma, that they have to deal with this karmic that's cheating on them, making a fool out of them. They're wanting to come forward and express love, but they're going to be blocked out again because Death card, somebody needs to transform here. Death is Scorpio. Libra again. I got strong Scorpio vibes and talked about Scorpio Libra being a terrible match in the Libra reading. What was the Libra reading about? What was it one about? It wasn't the misconnection. I don't remember. You might want to look at that one if you're dealing with a Libra, somebody with Libra in their chart, somebody who resonates with Libra energy. They have a lot of 7th house planets. If they don't have Libra, you know, having 7th house planets gives you a Libra energy depending on the planets that are in there, especially if there's inner planets. Inner planets are your Mars, Venus, Moon, Sun, rising sign. It's not a planet, but you know, it's a significant. Outer planets are like your Pluto, your, I must say Capricorn, your Saturn, your Uranus, the ones on the outer that don't influence your personality as much. It's more so like the generation. That's why certain generations have a certain energy. It's usually like the Pluto, because those take a couple years to move. So people that have a similar Pluto have a similar, you know, anyways. Again, there is going to be justice in this situation, and this masculine is getting karma because they have to change. They've made a decision here that they want to manifest their love back. At one point, this couple vibrated and loved together, had a loving situation, but the feminine energy went cold and had to cut this person off, and it's because they were slooting. They were slutting around. Yeah, this person, the masculine, is going to be burdened until they change. Is basically what it is. This is their karma here. Because they messed with an empress. They had their divine partner and they tried to sleep around and thought this person wouldn't find out about it. And then when they did, thought, well, I'm going to go with Karmisha because she's easy and she's not going to care that I'm cheating. Karmisha's cheating too. And you're going to find out the hard way if you haven't already. You might want to go get tested. Just got to keep it real with you. Yeah. Here she is again. Here she comes. Here she comes back around. Somebody can't keep it in their pants here. Could have Aries in your chart. Somebody, when they aren't getting their way with their divine feminine, when their divine feminine starts talking to them, they start sleeping around. They're wanting to communicate love here, that they want to come into union if this is twin flames. There's going to be a fight. There's going to be a fight, if so, because this Karmisha is still in the mix. Karmisha is waiting. Karmisha just waits around and knows that this masculine's going to go back towards her anytime that there's a fight with this feminine. Because this masculine is very lustful. Yeah, this Karmic just sits around and watches the feminine, and watches and waits. Anytime there's a fight between the masculine and the feminine, yeah, anytime that there's a fight and, you know, there's a separation, if this is twin flames, could be soulmates. Karmisha knows she's getting some D, you know. He knows he's going to get some because here they come back. It's that type of energy. Oh, they'll be back. Somebody's making a fool out of you, masculine. That's embarrassing. Somebody's out here treating you like that and they're sleeping around too. I don't think they're not. Yeah. Somebody has to make a decision here. Judgment. You cannot try to bring competition in and think that your divine feminine is going to compete with a hoe here. If you want a new beginning in love, you have to make a decision. If you're going to juggle, then juggle and leave the divine feminine alone. If you want a new beginning here, you have to actually make a decision. But sitting here all worried and anxious that your feminine is going to leave you, yeah, she is. She is. An empress is not going to sit around and wait for somebody to be done fucking the hoe to come back to me. Like, no, that's karmic. If you want a karmic, deal with your karmic, you know. Keep the clinic on speed dial, though. It is what it is. Somebody needs to make a decision here. They had real love, and when things got rough, they decided to go sleep around. So, you know, that's what you get. The person that you're with now that you think was a better choice, thought would put up with your bullshit, they're sleeping around on you. Go get an STD test. Especially if you want to go back towards your feminine, make sure you don't have the clap or something like that, because that's the type of person you're dealing with right now, and that's what you wanted. So, hate it. Hate that. There's going to be a tower here. With the tower, the lovers coming out. If this masculine doesn't make a move, divine feminine has somebody else coming back in, and they're probably going to be better for you than this masculine anyway, because this masculine can't keep it in their pants. That's not really a person you can build with, is it? It's not somebody that you can build a stable relationship with, because they're going to betray you any chance they get. Sucks. But if you're the divine feminine, I would not sleep with this divine masculine at all. First date should be at the clinic for sure. And Karmisha's still in the mix. So if they come back towards you, I would really, you know, check with your inner guidance, search your heart about it. I don't feel that this masculine is ready. I don't. And I hate that I'm still saying this, and it's been like almost 2 years of me doing this. It's the same stupid ass energy. So, you know, I would maybe even consider moving on. This person's karma is that the person that they've been dealing with behind your back, or maybe in your face, if you cut this person off and they're the type of person that I'm going to hurt you by dating somebody else, cheating on them for sure, for sure. That person is not faithful to them at all. They're about to get served with their same hoe energies. They've, you know, hoes attract hoes, like attracts like. That is what it is. All right, that's your reading, guys. I'm sorry. If you didn't like that reading, if it didn't resonate with you, please check your other signs. Rising is a great one to check. Your moon, your Venus, your Mars. Those are all really great, especially check your Venus if you're looking for love. Moon is like your inner feeling, so that's good to look for yourself. Also, you know, if you have somebody in mind. Mars tends to resonate with masculine energy more, so if you are checking for a masculine or you are a masculine, you might resonate more with your Mars. Rising is awesome. Those get in your energy more than just your sun sign. So love you guys. Hope you're doing well. I hope that's not your situation, but it is for somebody, and I'm sorry. I love you. I'll see you again soon. Bye.